Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Clay Buchholz is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boys, he really turned things around. Remember, this guy had a no-hitter early in his career with the Boston Red Sox. Good fastball, not a great fastball, low 90s, but he'll throw a 4-seamer and a 2-seamer. His breaking stuff is good. It's not great. He's a pitcher, not a thrower, and if he's getting his off-speed pitches over, he has a chance to pitch deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, a 1-2. Back to him, and that's off his leg. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Buchholz has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
That is third.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. 0-1 the count. Duffy, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, this team has to be hoping Matt Duffy gets it going really soon. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jake Faria, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Devin Travis.
The second baseman, Devin.
Line drive to center field. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Hero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Justin Smoak now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that 1 run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just...
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to...
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for
so here is Avisail Garcia, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
0-2.
Popped up. Travis waits on it. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield, has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Digging in, Daniel Robertson. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Willie Adames comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Travis onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Next for the Blue Jays.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. First pitch coming, here it is. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Stepping into the box as Drupal Cabrera. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. And that retires the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Set to get his day started, Ji-Man Choi. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Choi, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Matt Duffy is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Popped straight up. Smoke in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-1. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Toronto after this. Now batting, Justin Smoak as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Rendell Gritchick, swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's going to get down out there. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch, and this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one on the first, a double play.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he lines it out to center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. Two outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late two-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped him up. Smoke over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Hard hit at third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He popped out in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. Up high in the air. Smoke is there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Tyler Glasnow answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Devin Travis. Pitch popped up. Choi is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 5.
Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Glasnow, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And no one can get there as it falls. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoak. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Garcia will make the catch, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So coming to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Left fielder.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Off for Tampa Bay.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Daniel.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Adames. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Travis has a play. 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto.
Striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting, number 10.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Farr.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Wendell comes up with it. And that's the second out.
Now back
Into the box.
The second baseman, Kevin.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Striding into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Justin Smoke. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Garcia is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Jays are out in front, 13-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Count remains at 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. From the stretch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Kiermaier at third. Wendell is over at second with one down in the inning. Line drive to center field. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. One out and a runner on third. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9. Digging in and looking for more, Troy Tulowitzki, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Line drive to left. Pham is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Reese McGuire as he hits one on a line to left field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pilar. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop.
Ryan Tepera will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
One out now in the Tampa Bay seventh, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Fouled off. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled to first. Smoke has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Line toward right center. Pillar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Ryan Stanek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55.
At the plate, Devin Travis. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Pham comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away.
Next for the Blue Jays.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard to center field. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Go down in order, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 away. Settling in now, Matt Duffy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Down the first baseline. Smoke takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 29.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Next will be the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4.
15.
You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Rendell Grichuk. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. Rendell Grichuk, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know. What do you think of that? This is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in. The outfield.
Danny Jansen will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 9.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The center fielder, number 11. Kevin Pillar.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Danny Jansen will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here now.
Now catching, number 9.
Danny Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Avisail.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Hit high and deep out to left. Hernandez facing back to the track. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
15-3 the final score. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clay Buchholz takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Jake Faria permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Randall Grichuk sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as Toronto took care of the Rays 15-3. The New York Yankees combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. The Orioles got 11 hits overall as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-5. The Twins got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-3. The Seattle Mariners grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-1. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-2. The Braves got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-4. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 7-1. The Chicago Cubs hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Cardinals got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-1. The San Diego Padres got a road win against Arizona 2-1. The Milwaukee Brewers pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-2. The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-0. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for Tampa Bay. The second base
underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Blake Snell will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around, Valviro. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
Batting third.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. Set to get his day started, Mike Zunino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line towards center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Grichuk has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brandon Drury will bat next. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That average for him up in the 360s now. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll move to the third. Digging in now, Willie Adames. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Stays alive, still 0-2. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Bravis fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Home. Up next is Danny Jansen. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 3.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Devin.
Digging in to try it again. Devin Travis flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 pitch. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2. And he pops it up. Coming in is Hernandez, but this will land untouched. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Duffy leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis has it. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Brandon Drury. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up an E7. Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. Adames brings it in. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Danny Jansen. From the belt, the pitch. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. And back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Smoke will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So now one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. And it's fouled away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hands.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Smoke is there, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Farr. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in, Devin Travis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now as Cabrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the... Now to the plate, Willy Adames. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Grichuk ranging back. Gone! Ji-Man Choi the next to hit.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. And that will bring up Joey Wendell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses for ball 1. Stroman looks in. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Rays get 1 back here thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5. It's the Blue Jays. Striding forward now is the DH, Brendan Drury. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Drury.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 15.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 13. Shortstop.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Bouncer up the middle. Adames picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Rays, the third baseman, number 5.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Pillar's there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This is in the air out to right field. Richard is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the one. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Emilio.
Stepping up now, Danny Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Adames brings it in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Pagan offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Galvis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Ready. Galvis.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit. Freddie Galvis will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second.
Defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing second base.
Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 51. Ken Giles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The Jays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so...
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Adames leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Ji-Man Choi goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. 0-1 the count. In his career, Kiermaier is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Throws in for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance as Drupal Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Drupal Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, if that
hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes.
Leading off to Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Bud Norris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a flare out toward right center. Galvis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The third base.
So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep keep that upper half a little bit more over.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The catcher, Mike.
Norris sets. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Pham, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he got him as the Blue Jays break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a three-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Blue Jays took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Marcus Stroman earns the win, his second. Bud Norris records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue